At this time, we are now going to go to what was 10.7, which is now 10.8, and it's the 2019-2020 instructional materials adoption recommendations. And do I hear a motion to approve the 2019-2020 instructional materials adoption recommendations as presented?
Madam Chair, I move that the board approve the recommendations of the District Instructional Materials Adoption Committees as district-adopted instructional materials for 2020-2021 for Social Studies grades 3 through 5, Social Studies grade 7, Mathematics grades K through 5, and Mathematics grades 6 through 8.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Guyton. Do we have a second? Okay, thank you, Ms. Green. And let's go back to Dr. Talley and have an update on this, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the board. For members of the board who've been on the board for a while, you know this, but I think I feel compelled to say this to new board members. These adoptions of new materials are contingent on state funding. Just because if you were to approve the recommendations tonight doesn't necessarily mean we'll purchase the materials. I know Mr. Oswald's aware of that. But if the money is available, we certainly will, and we don't anticipate the money not being available. I think it's important that you understand the process, and I want to thank Albert Robertson, our social studies coordinator, and Hillary Morgan, our mathematics coordinator, who led these committees, these district textbook committees composed of teachers from all of our schools. The state always holds a caravan, a public caravan for stakeholders all over the state to participate, to review the materials. And then schools come back together in a committee as a district committee, and they review the materials. They have a rubric they use, and then they go back to their schools and share that with their teachers, and then they reach a consensus on what adoptions they choose. So that I wanted you to know that's how we came upon the adoptions. You're probably going to ask me, so I'll go ahead and answer it. Are these materials online? They are. They all have online components anymore. A textbook company would be not very smart not to have that component. So we feel really good about our adoptions, and I am seeking your approval this evening.
Okay.
Dr. Talley, do we know who the publishers are?
Yes, we do. Be happy to give you that.
Okay.
For the Social Studies grade 3, the publisher Studies Weekly. For Social Studies 4 and 5, the publisher is Pearson. For Social Studies grade 7, the publisher is Teachers Curriculum Institute. For Mathematics, the publisher of K5, the publisher is Curriculum Associates. And for Mathematics 6 through 8, the publisher is Houghton Mifflin Harcourt. You're welcome.
Any other questions, board? Okay, hearing none. We have the motion on the floor to approve the 2020-2021 instructional materials adoption recommendations as presented by Dr. Talley. We now have a motion and a second, so all in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries and it is unanimous.